Welcome to Gorilla Tag. This is going to be a video of touring everything in Gorilla Tag for new players or people who don't play the game and are interested in playing it. So, let's get started. First, we're going to start in Stump. Stump is the general area where you have your computer, where you do most of the stuff to get into lobbies, change your color, your name, or activate your mic. You can do also many things that I have not figured out yet. Here are your game modes. So I'm going to go over all four and explain what they do. Casual is basically your chill. You can do role plays here, just talk to people, don't have to worry about anything, except toxic players and modders. Infection is Gorilla Tag. This is where you run around like a bunch of wild monkeys and try to tag people. Also modders and toxic kids. Hunt is kind of the same. You get a wristband on this hand, and it will give description of players using such as colors, names, or cosmetics. You'll have to try to find that exact person and tag them before someone else tags you. Because it's hunt. You're hunting people, and people are hunting you. Next is Paintball. Paintball is kind of the same. You'll have a slingshot on your chest that you can take out, and you'll have to hit people with it. You'll have 3 balloons over the head, and once all 3 balloons are gone, they'll be out. You'll have 2 teams, blue and orange. If either color you're on, you have to hit all of the people out on the other team to win. And then it continues. Not many people play this game because it's not that interesting anymore. But let's get on to maps now. The first map we start off with is Forest. Forest is the general map where everyone kind of plays. It's the most popular map and the oldest map. When you start the game, you will drop from that tutorial, or those cliffs. You will have to figure out how to move without getting motion sick, and get up here to access everything else. But once you leave and rejoin, I'm pretty sure you start out there. The mechanics you learn in Forest will all come as you progress. The first mechanic you'll learn is moving and running, then branching, then wall climbing, and eventually some people go to modding. But, alright, next map is Canyons. I'll see you there. The next map is Canyons. Canyons is the first map to get a revamp. I'll put a picture up on the screen of what it looked like before. This map was pretty bland before. All you were able to do was run around like this, or try to figure out how to get out of the little canyons. That's probably why it's called Canyons. The first mechanic to learn in this map is rope swinging and rope climbing. To get on a rope, simply hold both your triggers down and jump onto the rope. Like so. Then, to move on to another rope, simply launch yourself and then grab. And then keep repeating. And now you're on the other side. The next map is Caves. Caves is the second map to get a revamp. Before this, Caves was just a cave about this big with crystals going from all ends. There was a lower section where you could get into, and it was called Mines. Supposedly haunted. Great for mini games, but the next map is Clouds. Clouds is the last map to get a revamp so far. It is also the second newest map in Gorilla Tag. So let's go over what's in it. Let's go over. Let's go over. Alright. So to move around this map is pretty simple. You could either walk, but who wants to do that when you can glide? So let's go over gliding mechanics. First thing, pick up a glider, pushing your 2 triggers. There you go, you picked up a glider. Now let go of one hand, and walk over to this big spiral thingy where leaves are flying. And just jump in. And then you'll start flying. Gliding is pretty easy. You just have to steer yourself left or right. That's pretty straightforward. This is how most people get around the map. It takes a hot minute, to get used to flying around the map endlessly without having to go back into the wind tunnel. Also, avoid flying off the map. A lot of people love doing that. The next map is City. City is very exciting. I don't know why I'm rotating. City is the only map where you can buy shiny rocks. I'll talk about that in a minute. All you have to do is walk up, press begin, press purchase, and then spend real life money to buy in-game currency. Please do not do this. It is a waste of money. These are your shiny rocks. Shiny rocks are the only in-game currency in this game that you get every day at 7 p.m. I don't know why that time. You can either purchase it, which is a bad idea, or wait every day to get 100 more, which is the smarter option. This map is also the only map where you can buy cosmetics, except for Basement, which we'll talk about later. The next map is Rotation, and it's very, very bright right now, because we are currently in one of the old flashback maps. This wall is very, very bright too. This is, right now, we are in the Caves Rotation from 2019, or Beta Gorilla Tag, when everything was squares. This map is Mountains. Mountains was the second map to get a revamp. It was out of the blue, without any warning, kinda like Canyons. This map is also the only map where you can go sliding, in an actual slide, or on the ground. Kinda interesting. So, let's move on to Basement. Basement is forgotten, to say the least. This is also the only map where you can get smaller than a pixel, which is cool, but forgotten. They also removed the only horror mode in Gorilla Tag, which was stupid. The final map is Beach. Beach was released last year in the summertime, and is also the first ever map to have water mechanics. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed today's tour of Gorilla Tag. Let me know if you want to see the bloopers to recording this video. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.